Hey guys, I'm here with both Mangotown Gravit and Mangotown Matt
What's up, party people?
they're both on the voice. Um,
Yes, I learned to separate from my body.
I turned them into robots, and their consciousness is in my computer.
Save us. Hey, grab it. Could you turn your microphone volume down just a little bit?
Um, Let me see how I can do that because I'm on a Mac.
Basically,
Discord.
in Discord, down at the bottom left-hand corner where it has you, and it has a little microphone, headphones, and a little gear. If you press the gear and then go to voice and video, you can turn the input volume down a little bit.
How's that? That
That's
better?
better. Yeah.
62%.
Sweet. All right. Do I need to press start game?
No, Gravit's not in it anymore.
Okay, hold on. Let me get back.
But then we should all. I think we should only push start once. Don't push it more than once because then it just takes a bit sometimes. But
What if I press start 5 times?
okay, I'm gonna push randomized seating order, and then start.
But I like my seat. There we go.
Let's see if I can move the clock.
Are we gonna? Shall we, gentlemen?
Yeah. Can I wonder what's up with this clock. All right. Well, I'm gonna push start. All right. We're playing with the river.
Indeed, we are.
Have you played with the river too?
Yes. They're both basically the same thing.
Okay.
It's just that the river 2, the way that the river's set up is a little bit different.
Gotcha. I push start, I believe. It might just take a second.
Sometimes it takes a little while.
Yeah. I just don't want to push start a bunch of times. Yeah, there we go.
Right.
So I'm also in. I don't know what this 17 is. Interesting. Whose turn is it first? Gravit's. Nice.
So let's see.
I see. Okay.
I can make this a little smaller.
Yeah, sometime.
What?
Awesome.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
That's okay. You just make it work to your advantage. Oh, their timer's crazy.
It adds time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, we haven't really figured out.
Bad.
Guess what your boys got in the oven, gentlemen?
What?
Calzones.
What kind?
Yes, indeed. Well, so I have this quick, easy pizza dough recipe. I can put it in the Facebook group if you guys like, or I can share it on Discord.
Oh, sorry, it's not good.
So I make pizza crust first, and then I rolled it out into. I made like a triple batch and rolled it out into 3 different parts and put sauce, cheese, spinach, mushrooms, a little bit of like hard salami cut up into diced pieces, spiced ground beef, and some garlic, more cheese on top, a little bit more sauce, rolled it all up, did a little cut so that it doesn't burst open. Should be good.
That's great.
Yeah, hopefully they'll turn out good. We'll see. I'm sure they will. I mean, I've made the crust before a number of times, and I made calzones a number of times as well.
So you're currently watching my screen, if anyone didn't know, and yeah, playing Gravit and sure, Matt.
Yes.
So do the rivers
now
purposely come at the beginning, or is that?
Yeah. So the first 12 tiles are going to be a river, and then once we get to the end of those 12 tiles, it'll be the normal 72, I believe, or 70 tiles. The river's nice just because it sort of forces a particular layout, but the thing is it's kind of different every time. Because it doesn't always... Our river started facing a particular way, but it doesn't always follow that particular route. But I was going to say that we should get Alma. Alma's going to download the program for this, and then we should do like a 4 or 5 people...
Waiting for a confirmation for you, Schroeder? Sorry.
Come again?
Yeah. I mean, I can get up to 6. However many.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Get
Is that a church?
everyone in Mango Town who would be down to play.
Look at that, a lake.
A little lake right at the end, so that's the end of the river.
Yeah. And now the game begins. Okay, well, it already has, but...
Hooey!
But yeah, and also, I guess if any viewers in the future ever want to play Carcassonne with us, just message us and be like, I vaguely know how to play that game. I would like
also,
to play...
we can help you learn how to play this game. It is actually quite simple.
You guys get in these cities.
Hey Travis.
Hey.
Okay, never mind. You totally did. Yeah, some of the additions for Carcassonne are great. Alma and I have been playing a ton. And when we play, we'll sit down and we'll play like 3 or 4 games in a row.
It's a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean it goes pretty quick though, especially with all the different plugins that you can add. Like some of them are crazy. Like there are a couple where you have the ability to bid on certain pieces that come up. So you can like wager your points to try and get a particular piece.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. And then crop circles. I like crop circles a lot. That's where like if you pick one of the pieces that has a crop circle on it, you have the ability to then either add, or you can choose whether to add. Everyone gets to add or remove a meeple from roads or cities or certain development types, but it comes out of the stock that you already have. So obviously it isn't always beneficial to add pieces. There was one that we were playing the other day where there's a special meeple where when you put them down, anytime you play on an adjacent square, you get to play a second time. Oh, it was awesome. You end up getting like, I think our score totals at the end of that game were like 200 plus.
Oh, wait,
Thanks,
I can
Travis.
totally... No. I thought the bridge was separating it.
No, unfortunately it is not. So, gentlemen, what's been going on?
I'm gonna hopefully be finishing up fixing Gravit's saxophone tomorrow or Tuesday.
Awesome.
Just in time for my Stranger Things audition.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't got an email.
But you know what? It's worth a try. Shout out to my cousins, Megan, Aaron, and Lauren. They go to, well, I mean, they've all gone to the same particular sets of schools in their hometown up in New Jersey. And the youngest of the 3, Lauren, actually went to school with the girl that played Max in this previous season. Right.
I need to learn how the infiltrating city things work, like how the points add up in the end.
Do you want me to tell you how it adds up?
Sure.
It's basically so if you were to infiltrate if you were to infiltrate my city up top, or have the one purple meeple on there,
Okay.
it would just mean that when the city is completed, you and I get the same number of points for the city.
Gotcha.
So, in some ways, it makes a lot of sense to sabotage. In other ways, especially depending on the game.
I mean, like, if I could only get 1 point, but theoretically I could get 4 points because it's a big city.
Yeah.
Then I might as well go for the...
I'll be right back. I'm going to check on the calzones really quick.
Weird.
Nice. Those are like the types of tiles I want. Should I use my last meeple? No, I don't think I should.
This is like so different from 2-player because there's much fewer options.
Well, we can add more things in the pack if you want.
Sorry guys, I'm back. Oh man.
Like there's 72.
What else has been up in G World?
I have been talking to this girl on Hinge.
Now, before you go any further, G-Man, I'm going to give you Mr. Matt's little sprinkle of internet wisdom. We are being recorded, and it is going to be viewable. Now, I know that everything you say is like butterflies and kittens and rainbows, and my heart is probably going to melt, and I'm going to weep. It's going to be like Notebook-esque. Just remember, though, that the internet here doesn't have Alzheimer's. Or dementia, whatever the word.
I'm going to sanitize all the details. So this particular person, who will remain unnamed, a name, gender, even though you know how I swing. She is from a foreign country, which is a pretty good one, I'd say.
Which country is she?
That's a detail that I'm going to sanitize.
Can you at least leave that? Can you at least put that detail in so our imaginations have some accents to work with?
Portugal.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's your turn, grab it.
And she's not an au pair, but it's not an au pair.
She's a spy, isn't she, grab it?
I doubt it, but you never know.
Good choice, sir.
It's like I'm like weirdly stoked about it. She's also super cute, but I won't reveal any physical detail.
Hey Matt.
What's that?
So you have, or Gravit has 2 in the middle city.
Yeah.
Would that counteract my 1 if I infiltrated? Like, would it matter?
I don't know. I don't know. Given the piece placement right now, I think unless you were to place a moon right above, could infiltrate. But if you place there and then you put a guy there, you will certainly get points for his city, but he's still going to get more points than you. But if he builds a huge city, you and him are both going to profit from that. So
Snoop sabotaging me, making this more difficult.
as Mike always says, if you play online, that's what people do.
Yeah, sounds good.
I did that the other night, and Alma, because she was building a huge city.
Mike did that to me like every game we played.
Yeah.
I could have made a road, but I guess. Oh man, that's the tile I want.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's one thing I like about putting like 4 to 6 different add-ons, because then you start with like 150 tiles. So you can be like, oh, I needed that piece so badly. and then you wait like 5 tiles. Ooh, gentlemen, I don't know if you are into horror/thrillers, but 10 out of 10 would highly recommend the movie Hereditary. Hereditary, yeah. One of the girls that I play D&D with said it was like, she watches a lot of horror movies. She's kind of like the person she's my definitive source for all things horror. And she said it was really good, so I checked it out. And yes, absolutely. Hereditary, yes.
I'm looking it up.
And I legally purchased it and would let you borrow it should you be so inclined. You dig?
We need to try Rabbit out again. Watch things on Rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, I have faster internet this year, so
Grab it with the
that
Holy
will
Church.
definitely work. I was rocking some pretty slow internet last year.
Ooh, where am I gonna
Grab it. Put it right in
Yes.
that middle spot. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Woo. Let's go. Made by A24.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
Hereditary is made by A24.
So since there's usually 72, so if we want to make it a little bit more normal, we'd have to at least add 36 for 3
We
players.
could we could add the second river after this game if we're interested in playing another game, which we definitely will be. I've played almost all of the editions, so we'll add a couple and get it really going now. Oh, onomatopoeia.
Nice. We just all finished our churches pretty much. I just got a tile that finished my church. You guys both had ones that just... Oh, Gravit needs one more.
We all live in a church. Let's bring back that idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Boys, I'll tell you, those calzones came out looking mighty fine.
How many did you make?
I made 3. I made 1 for tonight, 1 for tomorrow night, and Alma's coming over a little bit later. Cause between you and us, her family's in town, so she's spending some time with them.
Well, it's between
so she's
the
coming
internet
to chill.
now.
And so I made 1 for her too.
Oh man.
Finish road.
Points. Look at that. Church.
Oh, nice. Look at that. 21 for all the people.
And we've all completed a church.
We're very religious people.
True communism.
Yeah, redistribute the religion. Redistribute the common man's opiates.
Masses.
Yes. I do love the masses. I'm also, honestly, I loved Carcassonne when we played it with the actual physical version, but I wish more tabletop games did what Carcassonne has done with this, because it's so great to be able to play with you guys when I'm all the way over here and when you're both in different cities. What a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know, is there a version of this for Settlers of Catan by any chance?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
I'll send you a website and see if that. Because the one
yeah,
I sent.
no, I think you already sent that to me, Travis. I'm in an account. Ooh, nice.
The board game arena. It has Carcassonne on it, but it costs money. But there's a lot of other board games on there that seem, more board game like. Gotta control minus this. Zoom out.
Have you guys been getting much rain from the hurricane?
It's been like 1 or 2 inches a day. It hasn't really been much.
Up here, I've gotten no rain.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know? I mean, I haven't really been seeing anything about it because I'm outside of the U.S. But
Wow.
has there been much? Did it just like piddle out before it got to land, or has there been much damage or anything?
A lot of flooding. The flooding is the worst thing because it's slow moving. It's just, and I think it's still just like dumping rain on the area. But it increased to a category 2 when it hit landfall, and I think now it's a tropical storm.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's also like geographically like huge.
Yeah.
So it's definitely caused some damage, but the danger to like is less than what could have been.
Thank goodness. Yeah, absolutely.
What a nice road to get.
Yes, indeed. Has some prime real estate going on right there, Mr. Gravett.
Okay, right there.
So close to finishing these cities.
I know, don't you hate that, Travis?
Just get one more and then, Gravis been getting all those closed off half city ones.
Yeah, I need one of those, man.
Oh,
Share some of that love, G Daddy.
Matt, did you just add to our city?
He sure did.
I'll get more points.
Yeah, he's still going to work together.
What? I'm confused at what you meant.
Advantageous for both of us to complete that city.
Yes.
Yeah, but Matt added to it, not us.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
That was Gravett. It's getting tight. I need a lot of pieces to make this work.
How about
advantageous?
Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh, how are the farmers? How do they calculate at the end?
So let's see. You're red right now, Travis.
Yeah.
So your farmer is gonna touch Gravett's church, both of the 2 completed cities, your completed church. It also touches your second church, the gigantic city, and it'll stretch all the way up to touch my purple city and your completed city. So everything that is completed by a player, it doesn't matter if it's you or anyone else.
I thought it was just a city. It completed anything.
You will get points from anything that is completed by a player. It does not have to be you per se.
Is Gravett gonna get double points for this city, or
not if he doesn't finish it? He'll get some points, but you're not going to get full double points.
No, but if we finish it, is he gonna get double points and I get single points?
Yeah.
But I guess I do want to. Okay, so you get how many points for everything completed? 3.
For what?
For the farmers, how many points for?
It depends on how much stuff they're touching. I don't know what the exact like point values are,
Okay.
but you get points for anything that it touches. You gentlemen been reading anything good lately?
I haven't finished Walden.
Honestly, I think you should just forget about Walden.
No, I want to finish it. It's just kind of arduous.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Not to discredit Walden. It's good if you can sit down and enjoy that literature from that time period. I think literature from that time period is like trying to eat like black bread that's been left out in winter cold and you get no water and you don't get to come inside until it's finished. Damn it.
I guess that kind of is how it is. What do I want to do?
What about you, Travis? You been reading anything?
Mostly just like game books, chess, and Go books.
Yeah. Nice. Always a good use.
Indeed.
What about watching? You fellas been watching anything recently? I saw Travis sent. I know you to the group Snapchat.
BoJack.
You shared
some
new BoJack.
BoJack, yeah. Season was pretty good. I think I'm 3 episodes left.
How many?
Dang.
How many? Did you like episode 6?
Don't spoil it. I haven't even started yet. I have not even started yet. Please do not.
We'll talk about this.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, you can kind of tell. What's the episode where he speaks? It's just BoJack speaking the entire episode.
Okay, that one. I was like, wait, this is going on for a really long time. Yeah, I enjoy it. I like the risks they take.
Grab it. I'm gonna do us a fate. Oh, see, I could complete a city. We have 5 left. Look at this tile I have. I could put it here, and it would really help us almost complete the city. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are for helping us complete the city.
You get nothing for helping try to complete the city.
Okay. But I'll get more points.
I would say at this point, probably what you just did was the best thing that you could have done.
Yeah. Sorry, grab it. But I kind of want to help finish my church though too. I guess it wouldn't really matter now at the end, but. And if that city is finished, it would help my farmer, so I could get more points from that. So I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, here we go. Woo.
Swag. Oh,
2 tiles left.
Fair enough. I'm gonna crush y'all. Dang.
How's this one?
Not the piece I wanted. I'll make it work. Hey.
Oh, I could have put a farmer there instead, I think.
I don't think I can get any points from this.
You could pass it off to me if you want, and I can get some points. Only Josh here.
That I can connect. This one.
Nice.
Grab it with the win.
How did that happen?
Farm Farms.
Farms.
Did get
Where's your farm?
Nice.
That farm at the beginning, grab it.
3 and 9. Oh yeah.
You gentlemen want to play again?
Accidental placement at the very beginning really helped me out.
Yeah,
pretty good roads.
I just made a game.
Cool.
So I had both the rivers. We need 12 more to make it 36.
Why don't you go ahead and add...
What's the winter edition? That's the first one up there. And that's 12.
You can always add winter edition.
Yeah, okay. What is
Winter
it?
edition.
Winter edition just adds some tiles that have snow and stuff on them.
That's cute.
Okay.
Are we good to press start?
Yeah.
Cool. This will probably be the last game I'll play.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, now we have 24 pieces that are river pieces, so we really will just run abound. We have misused that word. Let's find out, children.
Run amok. Is that a church?
It sure is. I was teaching first grade this past week, and there was a student who, he'd been really active in class, like to the point of like jumping out of his seat with excitement and raising his hand. And at the very end, we, it just happened.
Coming for me.
We had hadn't called him for the last question. He sat down and was just like, "Motherfuckers," and we were like, "Ooh." I don't know about that, buddy. Sorry that I cut off our river right at the beginning. Would have been nice to have expanded it in both directions as opposed to one.
Well, I mean, you didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, I could put it on either side.
Yeah, but then one's not going to expand.
Of course, of course.
Oh, yeah, because that's going
to... Wait, how'd you take it back?
Control Z.
Control C?
Z.
Grab it. If you're on a Mac, it would be Command Z.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I got you, brother.
Following this river. Is this me? Yeah, it's me. What is that? Is that a church?
Yeah, it is a church. That's why it looks like a church. Damn, Travis. Damn.
Putting all my meeples down.
Yeah, but also making my city real tough to finish.
Well, that's the only place I could put it.
That's true. You could have flipped it around the other way, though.
This is a piece I've never seen before.
It's basically just like a city with a bridge in between.
Yeah. I don't know if I should...
we got 90 pieces left. You might as well.
Probably would have put it on the top one. Seems easier to take. I guess that could be
piece.
Yeah, it could be taken shoulders. Oh, I don't know if it's the same piece, is it?
No, it is. It highlights the whole thing.
It is. It is the same piece.
Oh, snap.
I clicked on the whole thing and it just put it on.
You did. The bottom. You have on the whole thing.
That's pretty cool, Gravit. I gotta say.
I know you are, but what am I?
Pieces left. Yeah.
making quite a weird. I guess it is the river, because we have to make this shape.
Yo, can I get some of those churches, dough? I am a good God-fearing man. Finally.
Now the real fun can begin.
Oh, yes, indeed. For me. We kind of made a question mark with the river.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a finger gun in there, like, pew.
One confused river. There's your church.
Ask, and the Lord shall deliver.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And to put you. As if it were a difficult question.
That's where I thought the church was going to go the first time.
Yeah. Man, somebody in my building loves EDM with like an intense passion. And like, I'm not trying to hate on them, but like, do you have to play it loud enough that like somewhere else in the building we can all fucking hear you? God damn.
Grab it down to one meeple.
Gotta spend it wisely.
Might as well.
Killing it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
What'd you say?
They're to put a farmer down there, and I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Snap. Coming for you, Granddaddy. I have a feeling that once again Travis is gonna wipe the field.
Grab it one last game.
Oh, that's right. One of my favorite points. My mistake.
Shredder. I did some qigong yesterday.
Awesome. We should get a thread going. Which video were you using?
It was like this woman, and I think her studio thing was called Yochi.
Yochi. Cool.
And it was pretty good. I mean, it's definitely got the whole like, oh, we're gonna move chi energy around your body and like all that stuff, and
yeah, and you can pretend to be Danny Rand but not angry.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel. It was a lot of like focusing like your chi into your hands, and like making like a chi ball. Cool. And so I definitely felt like Iron Fist, but
nice. I have a good video that Mike showed me. This woman goes through the 8 brocades, but it's a lot less like moving the energy than like some of the videos are. It's nice because it's only like 20 minutes.
So yeah, like, I don't mind. Like, go ahead.
No. After you.
I mean, I don't mind the whole like the practitioners who like actually believe that it's like chi energy and like the whole what do you call it? But because I don't mind that. Like, it's kind of fun to like pretend that it's real.
Go on.
There's definitely a physical sensation that comes with doing the movements.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could describe as chi energy.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering that a lot of the practices are like really, really old, you know.
Yeah. So
it makes historical sense that would be a thing. But I agree. Like, I was thinking about with the 8 brocades, the one that you start with is it's called the triple heater, and it's supposed to like warm you up a little bit. And like, I definitely noticed like better blood flow, for example.
Very cool.
So I'm looking forward to that in the winter, because in the winter I always have trouble like my hands always are real cold, especially if I have to like wash dishes or anything.
No, I don't have any meeples at all. Meeples.
Ooh.
What? Oh, that would be perfect for with that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Thanks. Where's your me, man? Points on points now.
I'll give you some points so that you don't take all mine.
Oh, I don't want to take your points, G-Man.
Yeah, you do.
No, Travis, I'm gonna pull myself up by the bootstraps and make my own points.
But you literally can't pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That's the thing about that. That's the thing about that saying is.
Oh, I know. Trust me. You think I haven't thought about that? Think again.
Little top bar where like you can hold your mouse over it and it'll like show you a little area. It'll show you the farm area. Like if you hold it over a farmer piece.
I think if you push F. Yeah, if you push F on your keyboard.
Oh, can you do that too? Cool. Are there any other hotkeys that you know about, Travis?
Not that I know about. I was just pushing random keys, and that one showed up.
The church.
A church with that. Well, you need a church with a road. There's a perfect tile for it.
If you press E, it removes the bar from the top. If you press X, I don't know, but it adds some numbers. That farm one's really helpful though, and the shading that they use. Dang. Alright, 2 guys on there, that's fine.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, Alma and I were going to the store the other day to get some stuff to make pizza. And we're walking kind of up to this. It's like kind of like an open air shopping center, sort of. And I noticed that there was like a cat taking a nap. So we like stopped to pet it. And I was like, oh, I wonder if she has a name. And out of nowhere, there was just like this little girl behind us who was like, her name is Fleck. And we were like, what in the... Where did you come from? It was weird.
The church, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
Ooh. Aha! That's what that is. Okay. If you press X, it'll show you... I think... Oh, never mind. Yeah, it shows you who's in what position in terms of
So
who's winning.
Gravison first.
For now.
Oh, like if... Oh, I see.
Now I'm in first. And Gravison third. Where's the 2? Let's get 2.
See?
You push X. And there's numbers that'll show up on tiles. 1, 2, and 3. And they'll be color coded. Oh, Green, did you helped my road by helping your church? So thanks for that.
One of the games that one of the goals of this game, Travis, is to inspire teamwork.
You should all build my cities.
Doth you think I just, child?
Rock and roll.
We built this city. We did that as a marching band show in college.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Did you say that doesn't sound like fun?
I mean, as far as...
I would have gotten sick of that song.
That's fair. What song was it?
We Built the City.
This city on rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would get sick of basically anything after a whole season of.
No, yeah, we pretty much had like 3 or 4 different shows a year, but they weren't. But like,
oh yeah, that's right, college marching bands.
but they weren't like extremely hard marching. It was just like we had to memorize the music and then like.
Yeah, I mean it'd be tough to walk around.
10 to 20 sets with us standing a lot of times. It's true. Okay, it's not a great place for the city. Some try over here.
Just left.
It would be sweet if you could take a picture from like a satellite image of Google Maps or something.
Gravity just took first.
Yeah, it did. And then like paste it in and use that as like the tiles for this game. It probably wouldn't, but it would be interesting.
Earth recently?
What?
Have you guys been on Google Earth recently?
You were on Google Earth recently?
You guys. Have you?
I have not.
If I was, it was only to see where a notary office was.
Let me Google Maps.
Why?
Because it's really, like, way better than it was, like, 10 years ago.
Did you say Google Earth or Google Maps? You know what else is a lot better than it was 10 years?
Everything?
Joe, Travis, not everything. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There were some things 10 years ago that are not what they are today. Tell you what now.
I'll tell you what.
Like, we don't have Surge anymore?
Tang.
You totally still have Surge.
Yeah, where's Tang when we need it?
And Cruncher's cereal?
Count Chocula.
I'm still mad.
The kids are probably further away from knowing why, or the adults are probably further away from knowing why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, for one.
Confirmation for you, Shorter?
Oh man, I apologize for that.
Ah, just what I didn't want.
You know, I had a dream last night that I cheated on Alma. Except I like.
It's being recorded.
What?
It's being recorded. It was even.
No, it is. No, it is. Trust me, the story gets better. I had a dream last night that I cheated on Alma, but I didn't particularly want to be or have anything to do with the person I cheated on or cheated with. And I woke up and was like, "Oh, thank God!" Oh, I was like so stressed in my sleep.
Wow.
Can you say dodged a bullet? Because my thought process was like, boy, if I tell the person, I mean, I didn't know the person, but I was like, if I tell them that I don't want anything to do with them, they're just going to go tell Alma, and I'm going to be real.
never can complete that little mill city little thing right there.
Let's get it on the road.
Oh, one in the very center.
Piece. You might. You just have to get really lucky and get
the piece,
a very particular piece.
I don't even know if there is a piece that.
I think there are. I think I've seen them once or twice. I don't know if they're in every single. I think they like totally randomize every single time.
I don't know. I think there's a set number of certain types of tiles. And
yeah,
then, but like
I
with,
don't know if they're always.
I mean, but like with the river, there comes new churches or like and that new type of city Gravit had at the very beginning. That's a new type of city. So like.
Yeah, that's true. The bridge. Or singing.
Did you say you hear singing?
Yeah.
Yelling.
Because it's time to go pray, son.
Oh.
Drop what you're doing. Get to the mosque.
Call to prayer. I remember this.
Nice.
Good then, because I was on like a Christian missionary base. They're calling to the demons.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice addition to the soundscape of living somewhere different than Mechanicsville. I will say though, the whole boy,
mango.
It's 4 in the morning. Let's sing so everybody in the neighborhood knows time.
That road piece is a new piece.
That's pretty crazy.
That type of road is definitely a new piece.
What'd you say?
That finished road is definitely a new piece.
Yeah.
Winter expansion?
I don't know which expansion that's from.
I'm guessing the winter. It's not part of the river, so.
Piece is exactly what I needed.
The piece that I just had? No, it wasn't.
Confirmation.
The one.
Sure.
Sorry.
The one that Travis
No!
Aha.
Keep getting these big cities.
From your place.
What did you ask?
How close is the mosque from your place?
Oh, how far away?
Yeah.
Man, let me try to calculate the distance. I mean, I can see the tower. I'd say
I was just curious.
maybe, like, if we were standing at the front of Travis's driveway, maybe, like, where Paul's house is.
Okay.
But
No, it has to be a little bit further than that. Maybe, like, the end of Travis Street.
I mean, that's relatively close.
Yeah. But I mean, there are mosques everywhere. You're never particularly far away.
a church. Oh, guess I'm here.
What you trying to do?
Give my church the best opportunity to. I mean, that's what I'm trying to. I guess I could have gone down near your other church. Is that the same amount?
Yeah, you should have done that. That would have been a great choice, Travis.
It's the same amount, I think. 1, 2.
I think it would have been one less, actually.
It's the same amount. Oh no, it's one more. Yeah. Wait for a confirmation. Oh, okay, never mind. Didn't put any of them in a city. Went for a farm. Interesting.
He's trying to complete. Oh, that was not a bad choice, though. You got mad spread on your farms right now. Travis, you finish that, you're gonna get so many points.
I don't think I will. I need 2 of the best tiles to finish it, like the finishing off tiles to finish it.
Yeah, that's true. There's also there's a plugin that you can add where for you see the little do you see the little what do you call them? I guess I would call it a shield.
Mm-hmm.
There's an expansion where you get a particular type of meeple where if you put it on a city and you have shields, each shield counts as having an additional meeple on the city.
Oh.
That's one of them.
I think in that same one it allows you to it also gives you a piece that allows you to cash in all of the farmers on a particular bit of land at any point.
Oh, so close.
Dude, there's still time, Travis. How crazy would that be if, like, the very last piece?
Well, I don't know, because I have a few roads that I could finish too. So there's been I was thinking about doing some.
I think you'd probably get more points from finishing that city.
Yeah, for the city, definitely. I got double road. Which should be 12, that'd be pretty good. Which is that piece. Finish my road. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yum.
Might as well put a guy down, right?
That's crazy.
So, a farmer touching the city would... I might as well just put a guy down.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
22.
Oof.
It's a good place to put this. Keep my... No, I can't keep my other.
Some good sawtooth waves coming at you.
I was the most.
Where will they go, G-Man? Nice. Man, I got destroyed.
Gravit taking the lead again.
Because y'all got mad cloisters. Sweet. Alright, my dudes, it was good playing. We should do this more regular. Sundays almost always work for me. I gotta run, but I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you, everyone, for watching and for tuning in.
Likewise.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you around.